So I want to share with you my journey of becoming my best self, becoming somebody who I am proud to be. I'm a mother of 4, and I had my 4th baby at the age of 38, and it was a huge struggle to lose the baby weight. And I did lose some. I was like calorie counting, but I still wasn't doing enough. And I kind of just accepted it. I was like, this size is fine. I can be okay with this. But really deep down, I wasn't okay with that. That wasn't cool for me. I wanted to get back down to pre-baby weight. So all of my clothes that I love in my closet fit me again. And it was a struggle. It's like, well, I want to be social. I want to go to these social events, and I made these friends that I want to show up for. And so by me wanting to be accepted socially, I was falling short of how I really wanted to be. And one day I woke up and I was like, no, this is not acceptable. I'm not going to accept this. And the very first habit I started, or I guess broke, was alcohol. I was like, nope. I want to do, 30 days with no alcohol. That's how I started. And also my back was starting to hurt me because my son was getting bigger, and picking him up, 30 times a day was hurting my back. So when I went off of alcohol, I was like, well, I should start doing some exercises, try to make my back stronger. And so that was working. And then I really didn't change my diet. I just did those 2 things. And then all of a sudden, my husband's like, oh, you look a lot thinner. And I was like, that's weird. I haven't lost any weight. I didn't realize how inflamed my body was from alcohol. And then I went out and we got new phones. So I got an Apple Watch, which I'd never had before. Then I started tracking my sleep. And I was like, this is different. I feel like I'm sleeping really, really good. And I did not realize that by drinking a glass of wine in the evening to unwind, I was actually not sleeping because I was feeling drained every day, because your blood sugar spikes in the night when you have wine. And I probably had some other bad habits, like I'm eating cheese dip and chips and charcuterie boards late at night, which is terrible. It's a terrible idea. So I started working out again. I have an elliptical. I started getting on that. Started kind of tracking my steps. I got this watch. I'm like, I'm going to track my steps. And then I made a goal. I was like, wow, I want to get 7,000 steps a day at minimum. And I heard this whole 10,000 steps. And I was like, okay, I'm going to work up to that. But 7,000 I can do. I can do that every day. So slowly I started, as the spring rolled around, I was like, I'm going to walk outside. So then I started making it a habit that as soon as I got the kids off from school, I'm outside for a walk. Up and down my road is like 25 minutes. And it's a hill. So it was something. So I'd go up and down the road with the baby, and then he'd go down for a nap, and I'd go do like a 20-minute workout. 20 minutes, nothing crazy, but something, some sort of weight resistant, and 20-minute full body workouts. Those are a lifesaver. And I just save the ones that I like, and I kind of rotate them so I don't get sick of them. And I started like that. Then I started doing, I want to do some specific core, and so I started doing an ab workout every week, plus my 20-minute full body, and then trying to get my steps. And that was working pretty good. I was like, this is cool. I like this. Then it keeps going where I'm like, oh, you know what? You know what I also did by not drinking alcohol? I made sure I washed my face every night. Yeah. I was starting to get lax on washing my face because I was so tired, or I had had 2 glasses of wine, or whatever it was. And you know what? My skin did not like that. It was not helping me. And now I'm in my 40s. Now I was starting to get the lines here. I mean, I already have this line, which I've had forever. I just accept it. Maybe one day I'll get Botox, but so far, this is no Botox. This is just, we're just doing the best we can, okay, at home with things. But I have added to my skincare routine slowly over the course of a year. And my skin is like the best it has ever looked. I have no makeup on my face, by the way. I have like, the eye makeup and some a little bit of concealer, but no foundation. This is her. And it's not perfect if you see up close, but I'm happy with it. I'm in this season where I don't want to wear makeup. Like, I don't want to wear it, especially on the daily. And two, I feel older when I put on foundation. I feel like it doesn't do me any justice. It's much better to have a fresh face with great skin. That's just the season I'm in, and I'm happy with it. I mean, I most days don't even wear mascara, but my husband and I have a date night tonight, so I'm hair curled, little mascara, eye makeup on, and a cute sweater. So that's why I'm filming this. I almost didn't, but I was like, nope. Today is the day, Laura. You're going to share, and it's going to be fine. So where was I? Okay, so doing a workout, one full body ab workout, getting my steps. Then my husband and I started to eat a lot of burgers, but bunless burgers. I started to watch my calories a lot more. So I was like, I don't want sugar. I want to be in a calorie deficit because now, I want to lose the rest of my baby weight so I can fit back into all of my favorite clothes that I had pre-baby. And so I did I think I was 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day was my deficit. And it wasn't perfect. Some days I went over, but I tried to keep it cap it at 1,500. But also we got into this habit because we didn't have alcohol. We wanted to have ice cream in the night, in the evening. But I didn't just have ice cream. I would buy frozen yogurt, or I'd mix vanilla yogurt with peanut butter. Oh my God. It saved me so many times. I still eat it to this day. It's delicious. It's almost like peanut butter frosting, and you can add whatever toppings in. Oh. Anyway, I'm hungry, by the way. Trying to hold off for dinner. So then I started to do a little more research of other things that I can do to kind of just be the best I can be. Now we're getting into spring and summer, and we're shaving our legs are exposed. And I had those little strawberry, marks from shaving. So I started to dry brush, and I started for A, exfoliation, and B, for the strawberry legs, which it completely cleared it up. I do not have them anymore, but the dry brushing, I'd heard it gets rid of cellulite, but I never believed it actually did. All of a sudden, the back of my legs look amazing, best they've ever looked in my life. And I've been in fairly good shape my whole life, not perfect shape, but fairly good. But I always had a little bit of cellulite up on the back of my legs. Dry brushing, I dry brush every day now. It just takes a minute or two while you're waiting for the shower to warm up, and it makes the biggest difference. It also helps with lymphatic drainage, which is wonderful because we don't want to be puffy, and giving up sugar or having a very low sugar diet helps with that a lot. My face looks chiseled, not chiseled, but it's I got a jaw. This was starting to sag. This doesn't sag anymore. And I have a gua sha, but I don't really use it religiously. It's the dry brushing. And another habit that I really wanted to incorporate into my routine was I wanted to become a tea drinker. I wanted to unwind with a nice hot cup of tea with several, different tea bags that give me different benefits, like a digestion and calming. So I drink chamomile and peppermint and lemon balm, and I put them all together. It's wonderful. It's like drinking skincare, kind of, and it's great for your digestion. So it's a win-win. And now I make it like a whole romantic situation for myself where everybody is in bed and now it's my time. So I make my tea, I go into my bathroom. Sometimes I light a candle, depends on the mood. And I drink my tea and I do my skincare, and I just feel just so much happier with myself. I feel like I'm loving myself for really the first time in my life. I'm like taking care of myself and being gentle with myself. And it started to be like when I'd walk past a mirror, I'm like, I'm looking at myself. I'm like, I'm doing all right. I think I'm doing all right. And, the skincare journey just really started to progress. Then I started to do those collagen masks, like the Medicube collagen wrap mask, and then the Biodance sheet mask. I do both of them once a week. And I kind of break it up, like one's Wednesday, one's Saturday. More of a splurge as far as my skincare budget goes, but it has made such a difference. And then I like to do every once in a while a detox mask. And I just really started using like hyaluronic acid and learning about vitamin C. And I'd never used retinol before in my life. I haven't gone and got like a Trentanoin prescription yet. I just use over-the-counter retinol. It's been working really well I'm happy with the results. It's really about consistency. You don't need to have a ridiculous skincare routine. It's just, it makes me very happy. So I have adopted it. And my husband says that the bathroom is my favorite room in the house, which it probably is. That's where all my things are. I got a little seat in there. I got my little setup. Yeah, it just really makes me happy. Like, I don't want to watch a sitcom in the evening. I want to do my skincare. That's what I want to do. That's what's going to make me happy. And I used to wear glasses, and so it was really important to me. I really wanted LASIK, but I am not a candidate for LASIK. So I finally got contacts the first time in my life. And it was just, it makes me so happy. I never thought I could put in contacts. I have like issues with poking my eye. But I was like, nope, we're going to learn this and it's going to be fine. And I did. So with the contacts, I started to use Lumify, which at any age, but especially as we get older, if you put Lumify in your eyes, they instantly are bright white and you look younger. You just look just so much better. Same with teeth whitening. I finally buckled down and did the Crest white strips. I bought them on sale because they're expensive. Started to make sure I flossed every single day as part of my routine. And white strips I did for 2 weeks, but now I do them once a week I'm really happy. What else did I do? I chopped my hair off after my son was born, and my children, in the kindest way they could, told me that they didn't like it. They're like, if it was any shorter, Mom, you would not look good. I cut it off to here. I was going to do like the short, hot mom haircut. Well, no, that doesn't look good on me. I just look mousy. And also, short hair, you have to style every single day, and that's not going to work for me. So I grew my hair long, and wanting to grow my hair long, I started to oil my scalp. And I really didn't realize how wonderful that would be for my hair, because I was like, sometimes I get dry scalp in the winter. And hair oiling has literally changed my life. Not only is my hair growing faster, it's not like a miracle or anything, but it does grow a lot faster. I lose less hair in the shower. My scalp is like the healthiest it's ever been in my life. I just can't even believe it. I've discovered some hair masks, and I am currently learning how to use curling iron. never really curled my hair before. And every time I do it, it looks terrible. And then I'm like, oh, why did I waste my time and burn my hair? So anyway, I'm learning, and I kind of like how it is now, but let me see. Did I cover everything? Oh, one other thing that I did that was huge, huge, is I found out my color season. I highly recommend that for anyone. Your mother, your brother, your husband, whoever. Everyone should know their color season. Their color season is basically tells you what colors look best on you. It depends on your skin tone, your hair, and your eyes. And I am a cool summer, and I'm not a fan of every color in my color season. Like, I'm not really a blue person, and light blue and navy blue are pretty big. I'll do some navy blue, but it's not really my thing. So I love purple, and now I literally can't unsee it. I do it for when I pick my nail color, when I buy makeup, every shirt that I buy now that, I lost. So the weight loss journey, sorry to jump back, but the weight loss that I did, I actually exceeded all of my clothes that I had pre-baby. So I literally had to start my wardrobe from scratch, which I wasn't mad about. Yeah, I went beyond what I was trying to do. And I wasn't necessarily trying to go beyond. That's just what happened without alcohol, with all the steps, with like consistent workouts, with a high protein diet. It just happened. Like, it was just crazy. It was wild. Like, when I'm taking a shower, I'm like, oh my God, is this me? My goodness. This is crazy. Yeah, so every piece of clothing that I purchased it in my color season. And I'm really trying to be intentional with everything that I buy. Like, I don't necessarily want to go with all the trends. I want to go with pieces that I will love for the rest of my life. Like straight leg jeans. Love them. I think they're super flattering. It's really all I own currently is like 4 pairs of straight leg jeans. You know, do I want other ones? Sure. But these work for now. It's kind of like a little capsule wardrobe that I have in this sea of closet clothes that I have. I am only wearing like an eighth of it. But that's okay. I'm happy with it. I'm an outfit repeater, and I don't care. Because you know what? If it looks good, you should keep wearing it. That's another thing that I look forward to sharing on this channel is fashion outfits. Clothes make me so happy. Shoes, bags, all of it makes me extremely happy. Yeah, that was a little entire health journey in a nutshell. And thank you for watching.